Hey guys, let's see how we can download and install Oracle VirtualBox. So first of all, open your browser and type download VirtualBox. Now open the first link. It is the official website to download VirtualBox. Okay. Now here you can see it is available for different platform, right? For Windows, for OS X, for Linux and etc. As I am using Windows 10, I click here on the Windows host option and it will start downloading. But I already have the latest version of Oracle VirtualBox installed on my PC. Okay, so let's open that. And here is the dashboard of Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, see, we can perform live attacks as well, but as for now we are just starting out, it is important to create our pen testing lab in a virtual environment because none of us want to damage our important data or our physical machine. So it is a good idea to create a pen testing lab in a virtual environment. So let's see how to do that. Suppose we want to install Windows 7 in this VirtualBox. So click on new, type any name like Windows 7 test machine. Okay, select the type, that is window, select the version and click on next. Here you can assign the RAM. Okay, how much RAM you want to allocate, you can change this if you want, see, but 2 gigs is sufficient. So click on next. Here you have 3 different options. First, do not add a virtual hard disk. Okay, second, create a new virtual hard disk now, and third, you can also use an existing virtual hard disk file if you want. Okay, as you can see, I already have some virtual machine installed, so I can use the remaining space from their storage to create this new virtual machine. But for now I am going to select create a virtual hard disk now. Click on create. Here you can see 3 different options. VDI. VDI is the personal VirtualBox disk image. Okay, it's the type of hard disk which VirtualBox used personally, and the other 2 are useful to import any other existing virtual machine that is created using some other virtualization software. Click on next. Here you have 2 options, dynamically or fixed. You can read the difference between the 2 if you want. Okay, click on next. Here you can assign how much storage you want to give this virtual machine. Okay, so you can change it if you want, but 32 gigs is sufficient. Click on create and that's it. Now the second option is settings. You can also change settings for your newly created virtual machine or your existing virtual machine from here only, right? So here is the general option, leave it to default. Then system comes the next. You can change your RAM from here. Okay, you can change the boot order also if you want, but for now leave it all these to default. You can also change your processor. Okay, you can also change the execution gap. Now what is execution gap? It is the processing power, so leave it to 100%. Now third is display. You can change video memory. You can assign more or less as per your requirements. You can also change the monitor count. Leave all these options to default for now, and now comes the storage. Here you can see .vdi. This is the new hard disk of 32 gigs which we have created recently. Okay, then comes the CD or DVD ROM for our new virtual machine. You have to enter your ISO file here to continue the installation part of Windows 7 operating system. You can select it from here. Okay, now from here you can browse the location of that ISO file, or you can select from below listed. Okay, Now comes the audio, leave it to default. Then network, by default it will always select the network, but if you can change, if you want, you can select the bridge adapter as well. Okay, now comes the serial ports, then your USB, which type of USB controller you want, USB 1.1, 2.0, 3.0, etc. Okay, then comes the shared folders. See, you can share any folder with all of these virtual machines from here only. For example, suppose you want to share a folder from your physical machine to this particular virtual machine, then you can add it from this option. Okay, then comes the user interface. It's all the matter of priorities. Click OK. Now there are two other options. See, export and import. If you have a virtual machine already created using any other software, you can import that to VirtualBox. Okay, or you can export all these virtual machines from here also. Okay, now leave other options and come to machine. Here you can create a new virtual machine, you can change the settings, you can clone. See, clone means copying the full virtual machine part. Okay, means creating a duplicate of this virtual machine, so that is creating a clone. Okay, so for now let's end this video, and in the next lesson I will teach you how to install Windows 7 on this VirtualBox, right?